You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up? What's up, hoodies? How y'all doing, everybody? Welcome back to the Hood Table one more again. As you guys already know how to do, please come on in, like and share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table if you are not already subscribed, and also if you would like to become an official member of Hood Nation, please click the join button. Thank you. Just click the join button. We have 3 different levels that you could join on the membership. And also, if you want to donate to the platform or to the commentary, feel free. Cash App, $02 will do. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. I know it's been a minute since I've been live. A lot of y'all know what I've been going through, what I've been dealing with over the past week. So I really don't want to get into that. But I just want to say I have had a very, very, very good Mother's Day. I woke up at 11, not 11. I woke up at 8 a.m. to my oldest son ringing my doorbell, calling me, Mom, open the door, open the door. I'm like, no, I just want to go to bed. I just been really, really exhausted from everything going on. And I was like, I just want to go back to bed. Leave me alone. Go away. And I'm like, am I dreaming or is he really at my door? But anyway, he was like, no, I can't go away, Mom. I got your Mother's Day stuff. And if I go away, then you won't get your Mother's Day stuff. So I was like, okay, let me crawl out this bed and drag my butt to the door. And there he was, my oldest son, with flowers and other things and cash and all that kind of stuff. For Mother's Day. So I do appreciate that. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the prayers from all the Hood Nation, everybody who supports me, everybody who subscribes to me, who follows me, family, friends, supporters on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. I do appreciate the support that I've been receiving all this week while we're dealing with what we're dealing with my dad. But again, I don't want to bring too much of that into this TV show review. We can talk about that maybe tomorrow morning. I might go live tomorrow morning and we can discuss, the updates on everything going on with my dad. But as far as now, we are here to discuss B to the M to the Mofo F. BMF, Black Mafia Family. The season finale was 2 nights ago. So for all the people who are actually fans of BMF, I would appreciate it if you could join me down in the chat, or maybe even hit the link if you want to discuss, some of the things that we'll be discussing that happened in the season finale. And I do hate that it was only, what was it, 10? It was 10 episodes that happened on BMF. I like TV shows that don't have a lot of episodes, but, sometimes, when you so into a show, you be like, oh my God, that's it. Now I got to wait another year. I got to wait another season for it to pick up again. And the way it ended was like so exciting. Like the brothers have big plans and big moves going on right now. And then at the end of the episode, we find out that they got to take a little trip. So let's get all into it. What's up, Informant? How you? Oh my God, Informant Sugar, aka Grish. We love you over here, boo. Okay. But you had a great, I don't even want to call it an interview, but when Deanna had you on her panel the other day, I thought that was really good conversation. And I would say eye opener To some, it was an eye opener. Some of the things that we heard when you were speaking with Deanna, who now goes by Verbal Assassin on YouTube. So if y'all missed that show, Verbal Assassin, she had Informant Sugar on her show a few days back, and I really, really enjoyed the entire show. But I say it was very eye opening to a lot of people who might not have knew exactly what be going on over here when it pertains to the Pettyville and the spaceshippers and everything else that was going on. A lot of the things I was like, yeah, I knew, I figured so. I'm like, while I'm sipping on my dark liquor. I was like, okay, Grit, I knew it. Pitbull, Bodyguard. I was like, yeah. So, but anyway, if y'all missed that show, that was a really good show. That Informant Sugar had did with Deanna, aka Verbal Assassin, the other day. So make sure y'all check that out. But and thank you, informers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, the ones who are deserving of the title. I'm gonna just leave that right there. I'm gonna leave that right there. So anyway, y'all. Okay, so about this season finale of BMF. Now, of course, it was season 3, episode 10. It was called Prime Time, and I was like, why is it called Prime Time? But like towards the end of the episode, we saw Mr. Deion Sanders, aka Prime Time. Now, of course, it was, he was in Atlanta. Yeah, were they in Atlanta? Yeah, they were in Atlanta during that little shooting right there. And it was like really intriguing how they were, because okay, let me just say this. Have some of y'all watched the Freaknik documentary on Netflix? And during the Freaknik documentary on Netflix, they had mentioned how they used to go to the BMF parties. So what I'm trying to say is they knew a lot of celebrities and a lot of people personally. So to see them just chopping it up and shooting the shit with Deion Sanders, I was like, okay, all right. But anywho. What's up, unapologetically QI? How you doing? So, and again, for anybody who watches this show, feel free to click the link if you want to join me while I do my commentary on the finale. It was a lot going on, but the scenes were kind of short. The scenes were kind of short. There were some exciting scenes, and then there were some scenes like with the mom and the dad, the brothers, and then the scene with the little sister. It wasn't really much of her in this episode, so we're not really going to discuss her. And we're not going to discuss Terry and his baby mama, okay? But at the beginning of the episode, BMF season 3, episode 10, that was titled Prime Time, we saw Remy paying the impound lot attendant some cash to be able to steal Meech's van with the dope in it. Now, the product, as we know it, is pure weight. Pure weight. T and Meech had spent everything they had. Before then, they had been robbed. They had been shut down. They had been hemmed up. They had been hoodwinked, swindled, all kind of things. So with the money they had left over, they had bought a whole bunch of dope. And they actually went to this man who knows how to take a whole car apart and create a safe in there where they can hide their loot, jewelry, dope, guns, anything in there. And the safe cannot be cracked. It couldn't be broken in or nothing like that. Only Meech and T knew how to do it. So they had put all their money that they had left over into some pure weight. And I'm sure when they got to the impound, they had the same idea as Remy and his crew, was to pay off the attendant so they can get their vans out that had got confiscated last episode. Except Remy beat them to it. And now they also know who caused the anonymous tip in to the Red Dogs. Now, I had a feeling it was Remy, but I wasn't sure because the Red Dogs has been red dogging, okay? All the hustlers. down in the A. So I had a feeling it was Remy, but I didn't know for sure. But they finally found out that they were the ones behind the anonymous tip. So the brothers and Nita, just one of Atlanta's hustlers, just one to fight. They came up again with Sharp. Now remember, Sharp, he's a hustler. He's a big time hustler, but he's really hard to get connected to. And Claude, before he was killed by Remy, had already planted a bug in Sharp's ear. And with that knowledge, Duffy felt like, well, since Sharp is a businessman, biz naive, he all about his business, he'll definitely want to be down with Meech and T. Especially after he finds out that BMF, they not only have the better product, they got the best of the best, the purest of the purest. Okay. So they figured after he found that out, and after he found out that they have a way to get past the Red Dogs with the safes now in their vehicle, that he would be down for them. And per Kia, Kia, the younger girl of the crew, she knew that he would be running at JR Cricket's later that night. So they just had to go down there and do a little bit of parking lot pimping, and hopefully they'll be able to run into Sharp and be able to convince him that they are the ones to connect with. Leave Remy alone. Come get on our team, the dream team. Okay? But anyway, hold on one second. QI, you said Lord. QI said, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That's what I'll be putting in the chat sometime when I be hearing some shit. I mean, Lord have mercy, especially when they be cutting up in the B sector. But yeah, so as far as that goes, after the brothers left the impound lot, they had to figure out their next move. T, he had received a phone call. Remember, he got a call saying that Hoop had just got lit up. And when I tell y'all last week, when I saw Hoop get shot by Henry, now, I've been saying every episode, I can't wait till they get her ass. I can't wait till they need to smoke that food, man. So to see Hoop get lit up last week, and I really like Hoop. I really like Hoop. I really like Duffy. Them two right there. Them my boys. But T received a phone call saying that Hoop had just got lit up. And according to the streets, as T probably already figured out, Henry was behind the shooting. Now, before then, Meech had no idea the war that his brother was fighting up north. T knew everything that Meech was going through, but T was trying to handle everything on his own when it comes to up there in D-Town. But he could no longer keep it a secret, so he had to tell Meech what was going on with his war between, as he called, that crazy Butch, Henry. So he had to tell him about the war that he's been having in Meech's absence. Meech didn't know much. He didn't have to know much. What he did know was that T got to handle that shit. You need to get rid of that bitch. He gave T direct orders. You put that bitch down. Put her down. That's what he told his brother Lil Meech. And not only was Henry about to go down, Meech also promised Angel that he was going to make Remy his bitch. They had two people to deal with right now. They had to get Henry out the way, and they had to get Meech out the way. And if they could get them two out the way, man, the things they could do. First thing first, though, T requested from the Connects, the Chowdians, requested that they go back to Henry and start selling her product again. They was like, what, Holmes? What you say, Holmes? What you mean, Holmes? You first begged us to stop selling her product. And now you convincing us, or trying to convince us, to go back to Henry and say, oh, would you like to do business with us again? They didn't understand. They was like, I don't know, bro. We like dealing with y'all and everything, but we don't want to be in the middle of no bullshit. That all changed when T said, if y'all don't do it, I will make sure to cut your supply off. What Henry didn't know was that T was going to be meeting up with her later instead of the Chaldeans. That was the plan. That was a plan. I don't know what all T had planned for Henry, but his plans happened to be too late because after shooting her father during an argument, I can't believe she shot her daddy. I mean, okay, he did say some pretty harsh things to her, like, not his exact words, but along the line of, I wish you weren't born. I wish you would have died at birth instead of your mother dying at birth trying to have you. You've been a thorn in my god doggone foot since the day you were born. Da, 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 da. He did say some pretty harsh things to her, but everything that has happened and resulted in her father's organization, it was because of her, because she's hard-headed and stubborn and she don't want to listen. But anyway, after shooting her father during that argument, after he pissed her off, Jen and Brian rushed in to arrest her. Henry couldn't even get situated in jail long enough before she was shanked and bleeding all over that dirty cell floor. So T didn't have to do anything after all. He was kind of upset. But his boy was like, man, okay, this is good though. We got her out the way. That's all that matters. But T didn't see it like that because he's tired of living in, his brother's shadows. He's tired of living in Meech's shadows. And Meech, boy, he with that gang, that pew, pew, pew. He would put a nigga down in a heartbeat. So T was like, okay, if I can do this, then I can prove to Meech that I can handle shit on the home front without him, because we already know that T is the one always giving orders, and Terry is kind of in his footsteps, and all their plans normally and their decisions comes directly from Meech. And even when T tried to step out and do something on his own or make some presidential decisions on his own, Meech always stops and, nah, bro, that ain't how we gonna, nah, bro. So, he was kind of upset that he couldn't handle Henry on his own. But nevertheless, Henry was handled. Okay. And I'm sure that Detective Bryant and Jen was the ones behind that. But anywho, later during the evening, while parking lot pimping at JR Cricket's, Meech was approached by Sharp. What's up, Diva? Hey, beautiful. How you doing? And happy Mother's Day to you, babe. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you had a wonderful day. But yes, so, and I'm just reviewing BMF, by the way. If you got anything to say about any of the storylines or the finale, feel free to hit the link or feel free to put it down in the chat. But Meech was approached by Sharp later on while they was doing a little parking lot pimping. I used to love doing that. That shit back in the day. Did y'all used to parking lot pimp? We used to have, this area. Well, now the area ain't the area anymore because after so much shit went down on our strips here. Man, do you remember when they put the motherfucking police station up by the McDonald's, Diva? Man, that just shut that shit on down. We used to parking lot pimp over there at Daly's, at Dairy Queen, over at Time Out. Man, we used to parking lot pimp all up and down the strip on 30th Street. And yeah, anyway, that was shut down. When the police station went up over there by the McDonald's on 30th. But yeah, that was the shit. I used to love parking lot pimping. But anyway, y'all know what parking lot pimping is. You take your car so fresh, so clean, cleaned out, vacuum out, tire shine. You get your drink. You get your smokes. You get your girls. You get your guys, whoever you kick it with. And you just park along the strip in one of the parking lots, one of the businesses. And you do a little parking lot pimping, which means either just associating with your homies, walking around being cute, hollering at the niggas hollering at the hoes, hey, them was the days. Yes, honey. We used to always be up there by Kelly's, the liquor store. Mm-hmm. Yep, Diva, them was the days, girl. But yes, we used to have a lot of fun parking lot pimping. Uh-oh, hold up, we got somebody in the back. Hey, bro, is that you?
Yeah, I already know.
What up, bro? We was just talking about parking lot pimping back in the day on 30th Street before they threw the police station up over there.
Yeah, I know, right? So happy Mother's Day, y'all.
Diva in the chat talking about fast tail. I ain't even gonna lie. I was fast. I was fast.
I think we all was fast because we landlocked. We ain't had shit else to do.
Hell no, man. Hell no. But shit, that shit was fun. Just hanging out on the weekends, listening to your
Sure.
music, parking lot pimping.
Especially during school out.
Yes, when school was out. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah, going to the lake. That's when we could go. That's when you can still go to the lake. And
Exactly.
you ain't gotta go. You ain't gotta leave about 1, 2
We
in the
would stay there
morning.
all night.
Yeah.
All night.
Well, back in the day, it used to be you could be there all night, but then after niggas started niggas, when niggas started when
niggas start niggering,
start
okay.
niggering, yeah. Yeah, when niggas start niggering, that's when curfews go up, and that's when I'm telling you, because I remember. I mean, even Lake Cunningham, with a little dude that I went to Nathan Hill with, he got his shit. He got his head removed from his shoulders, and for some reason nobody know what it was for, what it was about. Could have just been anything, but after Lil Sean got his neck tore off, it was like, wow. Like that's when Lake Cunningham, like, oh yeah, y'all niggas gotta be out here by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Gotta go. You can go out. You used to go. I used to go out there to Lake Cunningham sometimes 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'd be bored, just sitting out there, just chilling. Just be out there chilling. Even down in the hood on 30th, we doing all that. That thing, really, it's about now. It's like, yeah. Matter of fact, I think it was it when they did. Yeah, I remember because they did put the little police station up over there because they actually. And I'm talking about, was this even before McDonald's was put down there?
No, McDonald's been down there because remember when Cootie got killed?
Well, I remember when Cootie got killed. That's when they renovated.
So McDonald's was already there before the police station.
So the original McDonald's
on 30th and Ames, that was already there.
Remember, it was Amico for decades, and then that's when it turned into BP.
Right. Yeah, that McDonald's had been there. The McDonald's was already there because they didn't build the police station up till years. And I used to work at Mickey D's when Cootie got killed. They didn't put the police station up till years later.
But what building was there? A building over there, or was that just open land?
There was some. It was some because remember they built the bus station like over there. Remember they built that?
But I'm talking about before that. I think that was all open. I think that was all open. The bank. I think it was. I can't remember. I know that was.
I can't remember. I remember something was there. I just can't remember what it. I don't think it was a bank because remember the bank is still behind. There's a bank still behind McDonald's. So I don't think
but remember they renovated it. Remember American National. They renovated that because there was. If I can recall. Yeah. It was like an open field park because you got to remember that's where the alternative school is at, was right there. Because there's a little alternative school, and then I think it was like open. It was something over there. It was like an old regular ass building.
I think the alternative school was there, and then remember they moved that to Saddle Creek Blackburn.
Exactly.
That's what it was.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, there was like an old.
It was an old brownish brick building.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you that you talking about parking lot pimping. That's when because it was safe. Shit, nothing to worry about.
Hold that parking lot up. You couldn't get through McDonald's. You couldn't get through nowhere. You just had to sit. Sit.
Or just park down the street and go, or park if you knew where to park, and then just walk down there because that's where the action was.
Yeah,
get out. You know what I'm saying?
Sugar, thank you so much for keeping us in your prayers. I appreciate it. But yeah, we were just talking about how Meech and them was up there parking lot pimping when they ran into Sharp. Now where we at right now? We basically at the point where Meech had ran into Sharp in the parking lot at JR's that night, and when they were trying to convince him to get with them after Remy had stole their vans. So that's what we at. That's where we at right now. But you know what? Those were some really good ideas by the guys back in the day who was transporting dope, putting them safes. Like, do you know how much money that shit costs? That shit costs a lot of money.
Yeah, back then it was kind of like almost like it was the cost, the process to do it was way more expensive. because the materials was more expensive. Them niggas was actually using like safes, like like the same material metal that you use for a safe. So back then, because now you can go to Walmart and get a little handheld safe for about $30-$40.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like back then, the same type of safe that you would spend probably less than $50 at Walmart for. Back then, that especially back in the 80s, 90s, that might have cost you about shit. You could bid in some thousands.
Oh yeah, I think if I remember correctly, I think he said it was like 6,000.
Yeah, and that's a pop.
And that was a lot of money back then. 6,000. Like you could put a whole down payment. You could buy a house down there for that much back then.
Yeah, you was in.
Oh, okay, bro. I was just about to mute you. Diva said, I don't like Markeisha. How do you feel about her character? I really don't like Markeisha. I really don't. And then when I watched the spinoff to the BMF, what was the name of the spinoff? Oh my God, bro. Can you remember? It was the Queen.
Oh, not on top.
Queen, oh God. It was the spinoff. Do you know which one it was, Diva? Did you watch it? The Queen, I don't know, but the lady in the Queen movie, the spinoff, that is Markeisha. That is Markeisha. That's who that whole show, that whole movie was based off of. I just can't remember the name of the show. But I have seen it been advertised for a long time, and I just never watched it because I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this. But then somebody convinced me to watch it, and I watched it. I was like, oh, okay. I understood a little more. But no, I do not like her character. I don't. I wish T would just 100% get back with his baby mama. That's what I was wishing. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I just can't remember it off the top of my head, but I swear I will figure it out, and I will. If I don't figure it out before this show ends, I will inbox you or IG you. But it was really good, and it's a movie, so it's not a series. It's just a movie. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours long, but it was really good. It gave you a little bit of insight into Markeisha. Nope, it didn't come on Stars. I think it was either BET or. I want to say BET. I want to say it was on BET Plus. But yeah, again, I'll figure it out. But yeah, so after they ran into Shark that night, knowing that how much money he can make with Meech, and he has a lock on Atlanta and a pipeline in Alabama, Shark led Meech to his fans. So with Meech now in possession of his product again, they still had to figure out how to handle Remy. So Meech again sets up a meeting with Shark and the other dealers to discuss business, which included them making a buttload of money if they were to get down with Meech. And who walked in, man? That nigga Remy walked in. Remember the last meeting he walked in on when he had put down his boy Claude? Oh, I couldn't believe he did that either. He gutted that dude all in the throat. He just gutted that dude. But yeah, the last meeting he walked in, he was uninvited too. So he walked into another meeting on the finale that he wasn't invited to. He was like, hell no, you just gonna come up in here and think you're gonna take all my people before he could even think about pulling his gun out on Meech. You gotta be a little quicker. Man, his entire crew had turned their guns on him. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Charlie. Boo. I appreciate it. She said, hey, beauty, happy Mother's Day. Also, I don't watch the show, but I'm here for the hood table. Thank you so much. And Diva, she's here too. Diva is my girl from my area, from my community over here in real life. So, but Diva does watch the show. So again, if y'all want to hit the link and discuss the show with me, if y'all fans of the show, especially if y'all watch the finale, feel free to hit the link. But I think, bro, he got some grandbabies over there that he's dealing with right now, so he didn't put himself on mute. But yeah, so Remy walked up in there. He was about to pull his gun on Meech, but he wasn't quick enough. And before his entire crew had their guns pointed at his head, he stormed out of there screaming, y'all ain't seen the last of me. Y'all ain't seen the last of me, niggas.
He next on the list anyway. They should have bought the blue noodles. No, actually they did
Yes,
get
he
him.
was. He
Yeah,
was.
yeah, he
Man,
did.
he
Right, I
talking
forgot all
about
about that. Yeah, they gave him. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
They did him. Boy, he was up there talking about y'all ain't seen the last of me, and he was right. He didn't. He didn't see them, but they
That's how
indeed
you
saw his
do it.
ass. They
Yeah,
saw his
'cause
ass. All right.
he caught it. He caught it expeditiously.
At the lights, nigga. At the lights.
Sitting there, because I'm trying to think of what did old boy give him? Was it a
It
bottle
was the
of?
water. It was some dude sitting on the corner selling water out of a cooler. And he was like, hey, man, let me get one of them waters. Let me get one of them waters. And before he could even, child, he couldn't even pop the top off that water. His brains was all over the place.
Yeah, his noodles was everywhere but the right place
Yeah.
in his skull because he was all junked up. I was
Yes.
like, ooh. See, so all that I'm gonna get y'all asses. It was a wrap on that.
Yeah, he was like, y'all ain't seen. He was up there. Remember, he was punching his hand in his fist. Y'all ain't seen the last of me, niggas.
Yeah, you sure ain't. You sure ain't seen the last of me. Ain't nobody else got to worry about your ass no more in the show.
Man, they put him down something terrible. I loved it though, because I was so sick of Remy. I was like, oh my God, if somebody don't get rid of his ass.
Now, what about when Little Mama went down? Was that chick? When the little SA chick, when she kneeled down, the Little Mama said something about from a close friend or something. Was that one of
Oh,
old boy's girls
oh,
earlier in
you
the
talking
season
about okay. So you talking about
when they
um
shanked her ass when she was
okay,
standing in line?
so Kobe. Okay, so Detective Jen had paid a visit to Kobe's father, right? And I
Right.
remember Councilman Amberson. And she finally decided that it was time to inform him that she needed his support in arresting those responsible for Kobe's death, for his daughter's death. So later, Jen had stopped by Henry's home, and Jen told Henry, when you gonna get payback for whoever killed your cousin, because they have to pay. Man, first of all, bro, when Henry cut all her hair off, I
Right.
just knew that was a sew-in or something. I was like, that's all her hair. But anyway, I just knew that was all her hair. But anyway, Henry had plans of taking down T once and for all. And Jen already knew of Henry's plans. But before they could even continue the conversation, Blaze, her father, had called to relay to Henry that Jen was in on it. And he was mad. He was heated. He was like, the cop you killed was your girlfriend's partner, and her father had a meeting with your girlfriend, and she done told him she's building a case against you. So now our entire organization is at risk because of your poor judgment, Henrietta. I love how he be saying his daughter's name, Henrietta. And then that's when Henry had wrapped her hands around Jen's throat, trying to kill her. But thanks to Detective Bryant, he came in tag teaming that bitch and put a bullet in her leg. But later on, after she got arrested, they took her to jail. And that's when she was stabbed. I was like, finally. But that lady who had bent down at her, like, this is from a friend or something, I'm pretty sure that was Brian. I'm pretty sure that was his orders. That hit was his orders. I mean, it could have been him. It could have been Jen. But I'm pretty sure that it was Brian's orders. Because his son died in jail. Thanks to Henry. Releasing his protection, he got attacked. Attacked in quotations. Y'all know what I mean without me saying the words. He was attacked by several guys in juvie. And he committed, what, the next day and irked himself. So, we got to be careful with some words we say on here on YouTube. But that's basically what happened with that. But I was so glad. To see that Remy out of here. Bam. Out of here. You said she couldn't handle Jen, man. Man, Jen, she was trying to choke her though, for real, Diva. She was trying to kill her. She was trying to take Jen out. Now, mind you, I don't really care for Jen because she ain't nothing but a dirty ass cop, just like Bryant, but she got her job back. Now that she done got the person responsible for her partner's death, she got her job back. Yep, she was able to get loose. And then Brian was able to put a bullet in her leg. And then later she got arrested. And then while she was down there, after she got out of the showers, she was stabbed. They took her ass out. So you know what, Diva? It was crazy because T wanted so badly to get rid of her, right? And Meech wanted so badly to get rid of Remy. It was like their prayers were answered. They didn't even have to get their hands clean. They didn't even have to get their hands clean at all. So they won those two wars. For now, they ain't got to deal with them anymore. No more wars right now. No more wars right now. But yeah, when they took, I didn't think she was gonna get taken out of jail. I actually thought that Bryant was going to be the one. I really thought that Bryant. I knew Meech wanted her out. T wanted her out of there, but I really thought that Bryant was going to be the one to finish her off. But hey, I'm sure Bryant is satisfied, and as well as T. I'm sure they both are satisfied. But yeah. But y'all, as far as Meech and T, now what's next for them? What's next for them? We saw how T and Meech, they were, out there enjoying themselves and everything. And next thing you know, they get word that Loco has been arrested in Mexico. Now, they have half a ton of dope in 5 states right now. So much product that T was content. T is happy. Not me, Stowe. Not Meech. He can't never have enough. Meech is determined to take over the entire U.S. of A, the entire nation. He not only wants half a ton flowing in 5 states, he wants half a ton flowing in each and every state across the U.S. of A. But how are they going to do that? Now that Loco has been arrested in Mexico, being that Meech is the only person that Loco trusts, he had one of his guys go hit up Meech, tell him what happened. So the brothers now got to take a little trip to Mexico. T, obviously, ain't happy to hear about that. Even if Duffy is able to hold it down, for them while they're going, even if Swirl can oversee his organization while Hoop recovers, T doesn't understand. What did he call him before? T doesn't understand why Meech always has to be Captain Save a Bro, not Captain Save a Hoe. But he don't understand why his brother always got to be Captain Save a Bro. But the way Meech sees it, can you blame him? Loco from the jump before they even started business together. Remember, Loco put all those people down that was trying to set up Meech when they was in the house. No, that was an apartment. Remember they found Remy's guy dead? They was in that house or the apartment, and Loco was already there with his guys, and they put all those people down. That was before they even had business dealings with. So Meech was like, hey, Loco has always been down with me 1,000%. So I owe him. I owe him my loyalty. Otherwise, what's going to happen? Everything the brothers have worked for will go down the drain because they need Loco. So yeah, they about to take a trip to Mexico. And we saw at the end of the show, T was talking shit. I just love the way they go back and forth sometimes. Even though it seems like Meech is always right, T is always like, why this, why that? T always be talking shit. But his brother Meech was like, man, why you always gotta talk shit? Just do what I say, whatever. But anyway, they in Mexico, and I guess we gotta wait a whole nother season to find out what's gonna happen with them and Loco and their business ventures. But anyway, y'all, let's talk about Charles and Lucille. I think this is Bro again. Let me add Bro back. Hey, Bro.
What's happening? I had to get on my computer thing. I was listening.
Okay. That's okay. We on to Charles and Lucille now, child.
Yeah, she knows she ain't shit. Charles went and got his some money. Charles like, fuck this. I'm down. And she'd have been, how the hell she become a pastor? You ain't right.
That's what I was saying.
And then the doctor, I knew that nigga wasn't up. He just, all he had to do say he wanted some ass. I mean, she like, when Charles was cheating, she held that up over that man. I mean, apparently he felt neglected because she was too busy. She was too busy over there trying to be holier than thou.
Well, remember, she started holding out. Remember when she started holding out for him? It was because he didn't like what was going on in her household with her sons and other things that was going on with their household. Him not finishing the house, him not finishing his things that he promised to do with her, and him always being with his band. And she felt like he wasn't paying enough attention to their house. And then with the brothers out there doing drugs, it wasn't like he accepted it, but he was a little bit more patient with the sons. And she was like, I'm not having it. So that's when she started kind of giving him the cold shoulder and holding out, which led him to messing around with the neighbor.
Well, that's all I'm saying. I mean, there ain't no excuse, even really ain't no excuse.
Yeah, but yeah.
Still, you can't be cutting the man off. He trying his best to hold down that old regular ass house. Meeching them out there, Meeching them will tell you in real life, they started off crumbs to bricks. I mean, they was trying to, they was out.
Tell me it ain't funny, bro. Now, bro, you know how to fix a lot of things. You know how to do a lot of things around houses, apartments. You in that field. They went years before he would even put a paintbrush to the wall. Like, that shit is so funny, though. She was like, oh, now you want to finish the drywall? Like,
you will see that, but you know what, though? That's honestly, I kind of see how it's funny as hell, but I kind of see how, because in actuality, it's just, I don't know, man. We was just, I don't know. People, man, it was like folks was broke like that. So,
yeah, it was a lot of broke. Hell, we was one of them back there in them times. Oh, we was broke, broke.
Yeah, broke for real.
Yes, for real. I ain't even lie. I done said it on here plenty of times. Shit, it don't say the hood table for nothing.
Yeah, broke.
Yeah,
that's what that was. That was for real. Cause man,
where the next meal coming from? Where the next piece of bread coming from? Is the lights gonna last till payday? Is we gonna have a phone this month? Is we ever gonna get cable again, Mama?
Shit, yeah, you had cable. You better go grab one of them damn wire hangers or something.
Oh yeah, the bunny ears. You might be able to pick up one of them cable channels. But yeah, as far as Charles and Lucille's go, why put an S on the end of her name? But as far as Charles and Lucille goes, as a scene, they're soon to be divorced. With the promise of remaining friends, though, they promised to remain friends. But Lucille had to let it be known to Charles that she believes that she is truly in love with the good Dr. Maurice. But let me tell y'all something. To those of y'all who watched my review last week or 2 weeks ago or whenever the last damn review was for episode 9, didn't I tell y'all on the last review that I knew the good old doctor, was too good to be true? As a matter of fact, let me remind y'all what I specifically said last review. This is what I said. Okay, after they had dinner, once inside their hotel room, Lucille and Maurice, as before, they were clawing at each other, tearing each other's clothes off, and only for Lucille to apologetically dismiss herself again. Talking about, I'm still married. I don't want to break my wedding vows just because Charles did. And of course, Maurice, I love you. I love you, Lucille. I always have and I always will. And I will wait to the end of time, the end of days to be with you, right? That's Maurice, right?
That's childish.
I said, this is what I said specifically, y'all, last episode. I said I didn't know how much longer Maurice can hold it off. It all sounds good, though, every time he tells her I can wait. But I can't help but feel like there's something up with that Maurice. I said I don't know why, but I believe he has a family somewhere, or maybe even something worse. He just seems too good to be true. And I said, if that is the case, I hope that Lucille doesn't do something that she'll later regret. I said that last
She
week.
signed them damn papers. She asked out.
Man, when I saw this episode, I said, I knew it. I knew it was something up with him. I didn't think it was that he was engaged for a couple of years. I thought he actually had a family.
No, he is engaged. That man is engaged. He is cheating on his fiancée.
Sis, I thought he had a family. I thought it was possibly worse, though, sis. I mean, that's still bad, sis. But I thought it was worse.
He did. He cheated.
Yep.
He been cheating.
Yep. Sure did. He sure did. He was cheating on his fiance, who he's been engaged to. And if they've been engaged for 2 years, that means how long they've been together.
Yeah, he been out stroking.
But him
and that fiance probably been together like what, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, maybe.
They've been stroking.
They were sweet stroking. Hey.
I guess you left the girl. You couldn't go through it because she wasn't her.
Yep.
Okay.
But I wonder why he was cheating on his wife. I mean, not his fiance. I mean, like it really don't matter. But I would like to know who his fiance is.
That better come out.
I hope so. I hope it come out next season. I really do.
Well, they need to hurry up. By 50 around here building all these
I
goddamn
don't even know if you would. I'll be surprised if we even see any more of Dr. Maurice.
I don't know because he ain't really affiliated with the church, even though he done gave some big donations to the church. So he's really not affiliated with the church. Well, actually, yes, he is, because remember, he was donating his time to people who was going there to get free
health checks and
it don't matter how long it take. He gonna wait.
Child.
And I understand. Yeah, she did. She waited until she was divorced before she did it.
But see, still yet, they signed the papers, but they ain't actually went to court. You still got to go to court and all that to make it official. But she signed them papers, y'all. Remember that song by Usher?
Yeah, because basically all she had to do was just file the paperwork.
Just file the paperwork, take it down to the court. That was her next step. Just take it down to the court. But I'm telling y'all, I knew it. I was like, I knew that nigga was up to no good. And so I was thinking, Lucille, although she's still done with Charles, because we saw afterwards, she's still like, I'm still done with you, nigga. But I know she was kicking herself in the ass for falling for that doctor. I mean, she actually slept with the doctor and probably did. Remember, she kept telling her homegirl, I don't want to do anything ungodly. Child, she probably did all kind of ungodly things with that nigga from the window to the wall.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well,
she
wasn't a married woman, though.
Shit, what you mean? It wasn't official. That ink wasn't dry.
The ink, thank you, bro. She signed the paper, but it wasn't official yet.
But I understand they were still together. Like when Charles did what he did, they was married. So I mean, like I said, he can't get really upset because they both was in the wrong. If you really
I mean, she didn't want to do a tit for tat, because if she didn't sign the papers and he didn't sign the papers, then she could always say, well, you did it first, it's my turn, what did you expect? But she actually signed the papers along with him, but it didn't get stamped and sealed by the court yet. So technically they still married. So technically she was doing all kind of ungodly things. But like bro said when he first jumped on here, how the fuck you gonna be over there swinging from the chandeliers in the hotel room, then the next day talking about I decided to be assistant pastor?
Exactly. Out there getting your back blown out and drunk and high and kicking it and doing all that other shit. Then you want to get up the next day snotting and crying.
Well, like she said, like she said, well, we gonna see if she gonna let the good Lord be her man right
Fuck
now.
her up, Buttercup, because it's coming.
Man, she was rolling around. She was rolling all around in that bed. Remember when he said, "Oh, child," when he said, "Sis," when he said, "I got something to tell you. I just wanted us to
I
start."
already knew.
Yeah, I knew.
I already knew when he
He
said, "I
had
just want to be
that-
honest with you."
He had the look of guilt on his face.
He had that. You remember when Terrell Owens was on there snotting and crying about he got
Oh
kids?
yeah,
That's how his lip was moving. I knew that nigga. I was like, yeah, this nigga, he dirty.
that shit was like.
That's exactly what the hell that nigga do with his dusty head.
Oh, when he said, "I want to start our new relationship off honestly" or some shit like that, I already knew.
Like, nigga, you foul as hell, boy.
I already knew. I was like,
face when she was talking told me like, nah, that nigga, he no.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
shit.
I was thinking it was something bad, like he's bisexual or
No,
he
no,
married or he got a
Well, I thought
significant
that too.
other.
I thought both of them. I thought it was either he was married or got a
No,
woman.
Or they're like 15 kids.
Or he
a
was alphabet.
significant other. There's certain looks. There's just a certain look when you got a significant other. When you got a wife, a fiance, yeah,
It's how you can tell. It's your aura. It's a man's aura.
It did look different.
A woman can tell if a man got a woman or not. That's just honest. I don't give a damn. Y'all can kill me.
I just can't believe, but you know what? I, as a woman,
Well,
I have to say that sometimes a man can be so damn charming and attentive and loving. It's not impossible to fall for the okie doke. I mean, some of us have fell for the okie doke, and then we look back in hindsight and be like, "How the fuck did not know that? I should have knew something was wrong." Like remember when Charles told her, what a coincidence that he just popped back up right when we are having troubles in our relationship. Y'all remember that?
Right. Yeah, I remember.
He sits down here for the church, Charles. He
was down there plotting in when he like, oh, she going through some issues. I know exactly what she dealing with. I'm going to go to high school.
But Charles should have known his ass was in trouble when she started dressing.
Yep. She started dressing, her hair started changing, wearing different perfumes.
Well, Charles knew it. What really? He was trying to keep the family tight.
I'm like,
but you know what? A man or a woman. I done been in those situations with a cheater before. A man or a woman, we notice. This nigga, he usually wearing sweats and jogging pants or just anything out the door. Now he just sharp as a tack. And a woman might be always, dressing down, t-shirts and whatever, sneakers. Now she got on open toes, little skirts, jewelry, her hair done, makeup. Like, if you ain't doing all that shit before, those are little signs that they might be getting some attention from somebody else.
Attention that you don't, that they should have been getting. You should get. Yeah.
Exactly.
About no attention.
Exactly.
Attention. So
if you give them that attention at home, they might not roam.
Oh, they had been not wrong.
I'm just saying that's usually the case, though. Most people step out because their partner is like, "Damn, is we together or not? Like, what the fuck?" Like,
better work it out. Well, Charles got to write the song. Cause why? But why she was over there thinking that he was stroking on the music director?
He was stroking
right when it was the next door neighbor the whole time.
But she knew too.
She
knew that woman played that shit because she knew she was sitting up here listening to that girl talk about her issue with that man. And guess what, girl? Yeah, he acting like I ain't attractive no more. Really? Yeah, I'll be looking at you all the time. You over here look like the old church lady, but I got something for Mr. Charles. He can come fix these plumbing. He can clean these pipes.
But why she had some old type of 50 names, Mabel? The neighbor name was Mabel.
Nigga shit.
That home wrecking, hot in the ass neighbor was Mabel.
That grandma used to call them Jezebels.
Jezebel. That's what they should have named her, Mabel.
That's what they used to call them, Jezebel. That was great. Jezebel. A home wrecker.
Home record, hot in the ass, man. She wanted her. Well, she did get her some Charles too. I wonder where old
plenty
Bill
of
is
it.
right now.
I wonder if Charles gonna end up falling for somebody while he out there
You
traveling.
know he is. He plugging
See,
that
that's
guitar.
what I think, sis. Mm-hmm.
Him and his guitar. He gonna
I
be out
think he
there.
gonna fall for somebody, or he might even go back to Mabel. Who knows?
Well, he'll eventually go back to the label about
No,
after
I
2-3
think
months.
Mabel gonna really bow out because she told her, "Stay away from my family."
Yeah,
Who's going? She
she did threaten her, but shit, Mabel still stay next door, right?
We don't see Mabel no more though, do we?
Oh, child.
I think they might have cut Mabel out of the picture altogether.
Yeah, Mabel need to go somewhere.
She
Child.
played her part. She got stroked down, and Charles put it down, and she had found a new life. And then the doctor stepped in with his conniving ass.
In a way, I feel like Mabel set him up anyways. You know damn well what his sons do. You know Meech is out there, the guy
Right
in the club.
Yeah.
And you gonna take his father there?
Right.
Hey.
Right.
Hey.
On all damn strip club in Detroit, you go there.
Hey.
Well, let me ask y'all something. Somebody we ain't talked about in a minute. Do y'all think Lamar will ever come back on the scene?
Who?
Okay, he got to
get crazy ass Lamar.
Which one?
I know crazy ass Lamar.
The one who killed his baby mama.
That means Lamar done got himself together and probably done killed Ashley Larry.
Ashley Larry, yeah.
Because that nigga was feeding his ass that shit.
Yep.
So
no, he ain't coming back. No, because he didn't try to kill me too many times. No, they.
I have a feeling he'll come back though because
he's done.
You know, Keela, is that her name? Kia? No, Kia. You know, Kia. She was like, remember, Monique. She was like, really close to them. And she somehow is in this picture, and I still never really understand how Kia found her way down to ATL. But regardless, she was very fond of her cousin, her big cousin Mo, that was not only Meech's baby mama, but also Lamar's baby mama, who Lamar killed. Remember, he gave her those drugs.
He choked her ass.
So I think that maybe she might be able to get some payback. That's what I'm thinking. Because it just don't sit right. He just got away with so much, and then he just disappears.
No, she down for Meech. She know what.
Right.
So
Meech did it right. And
actually, his own damn daughter don't really want to fuck with him. So
exactly, and it's just crazy because Meech. When the last time he'd have seen his daughter?
Well, that one scene where he met up with both of them. The oldest one of Mo's daughters, and then that
was a while ago. Yeah, he did promise to always take care of them, but I'm hoping that they could be able to handle Meech. Hopefully, I mean not handle Meech, but handle Lamar next season, because him being on drugs and walking the streets looking like a bum, that ain't enough. Somebody needs to handle that nigga.
Well, yeah, I mean, he'll probably get dealt with, but at the same time, it's like that was his punishment. That's why Meech didn't want to kill him.
That's true.
That's his punishment. Like, no, instead of killing you, bro, because you took both of our child, you took both of our child's mother. So, yeah. Remember when T and his girl, well, Markeisha, remember when they was rolling before she got shot up, and they passed Lamar, and he was just high as fuck and walking, and on the sidewalk just looking high as fuck. T looked at him, was like, damn, nigga. So they did have some opportunities to lay that nigga out. Yeah, he was gone. You see him doped up like that, ain't no.
Yeah, he gone.
Yeah, ain't no needing even. What you gonna do to him? I mean, you gonna free.
Especially he was supplying it. You
gonna free him anyway because he most likely
and actually he gonna take that money.
And let's not forget that he still has something to do with old boy. Remember T losing his eye?
Yeah,
well, that was the doctor. Well, that was something that originally his eye got fucked up more because of
more because of the doctor, but initially.
When he got shot.
Right.
But
yeah, remember when old boy Lamar shot them up?
Yeah, the first. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. There is still some. I would think they still want some payback, but I just have a feeling he's going to come back in the scene. I don't know, because they said they think that the reason why we had this so-called Butch Henry on this season was because they were replacing Lamar, because Lamar was like the villain on the last one, and Henry was more like the villain. Well, also we had Remy. But Henry was one of the big villains on this one too. So they were thinking that
problem.
Yeah. She's no longer a problem. Remy no longer a problem. So we gotta have another villain next season. So I just wonder if they're gonna bring Lamar back. I just wonder if y'all thought he was.
I got a feeling it's gonna be something dealing with St. Louis.
Okay. It could be, child. It could be. I'm looking forward to it though. I really enjoyed this season. I really enjoyed this finale. That damn Henry and that damn Remy. I was like, ugh. I know they were a thorn in the brothers' foot. So I'm glad they were able. Well, they didn't even get rid of them, but I'm glad they got rid of. Nonetheless.
Well, yeah, I knew her part. She wasn't good. You can't do all that shit and just play the untouched villain the whole series. That ain't gonna
work. Right.
Somebody gotta go. And her big head
ass. You killed your daddy, and hey, you joined him.
You damn right.
She sure did. She killed that nigga.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I'm like, y'all gonna kill off Braxton P. Hart's in the bread.
Yeah, but I thought it was a good episode. The whole season. So I am looking forward to it. But you know what? My other show coming on next month.
Power,
girl! I cannot wait. And this gonna be the last season for Ghost. This gonna be the last season for Power Ghost 2.
I'm like, how you gonna do that? Okay,
man, I am so ready for a sis. If you able, shit, we can do some reviews together, because I'll be doing them every week. Yeah, like normal. Do we doing? I cannot wait. I can't wait till that one come, and I can't wait till the other one with Kanan. I can't wait till that one come back.
Yeah, I still want to see Forrest. I like Forrest.
I never really got into. See, that's what I do. I need to do that on my downtime. I need to really get into that and watch it, because I started watching season 1 a while ago, but I just maybe because I was just doing too many reviews on other things that I just kind of slacked on that. But I do like Tommy. Don't get me wrong. I like Tommy. Yeah. I like Tommy.
So it's gonna be interesting to see, the next season of that one too. So.
And which season is Force on? 3?
3, yeah, I believe 3.
Okay, so it might not take me too long. I might can catch up, because the new Power doesn't come on until June, like the middle of June, I think. 7. Okay, so I got about 3 weeks. About a little over 3 weeks. I think I can get all 3 seasons in. I'll try, because there's really nothing right now that I want to review now that this is going off. So I'll try to get those 3 seasons in.
The Shy was good too.
Oh yeah, the Shy. Hold up, the Shy came back.
Yeah.
When?
I watched the episode today.
Oh, hold up. I could have sworn I looked up the Shy the other day and they said it wasn't back yet.
No, I watched the episode today.
Hold on, was it the brand new season episode?
Yeah. After, yeah.
Hold on, child. Hold on. Let me go to it. Okay, season 4. Wait a minute. Season 6.
Yep.
May. Oh, so it just came on today.
Oh, okay, yeah, I watched it earlier.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'll try to watch it by tomorrow. Ooh, okay. I'll hit you up. Let me know. I probably won't want to review it till maybe Tuesday though.
That's fine.
But I always try to give my viewers a couple of days to watch the show, because everybody can't watch it right at once. So I probably will review it like Tuesday. Thank you, sis, for reminding me of that.
Oh yeah.
But yes, I can't wait. Okay, I love The Shy. Ooh, yes.
'Cause I was-
Okay.
Yeah. 'cause
So that's the plans. I'm gonna watch The Shy. The new for all of y'all who are fans of The Shy that's watching, The Shy, the second part of season 6 started today. So if y'all want to catch up on that, if y'all are behind on the first part, the first half of season 6, catch up on that. But if you already caught up and missed tonight's show, today was part 2, the beginning of part 2. So make sure y'all check out the new episode called The Aftermath that came on today. But other than that, you guys, I want to thank my sis and my bro for joining me tonight to review the finale of season 3 of BMF, episode 10, and it was called PrimeTime. And make sure you guys like and share the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the Hood Table. Hit the join for the membership if you want to be a member. Hit the Cash App if you want to donate to the commentary. But other than that, sis, I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day, sis.
Yes, happy
And
Mother's
bro, thank you. And happy Mother's Day to you. And happy Mother's Day to all my supporters, friends, and family. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. And all the mothers who are in heaven, including mine and bro. And it's a lot of us who have mothers.
In fact, my condolences out to my guy, K-Town J, Jarrell.
Yes, Terrell Brewer. Rest in peace to Terrell. Oh my God.
He lost my boy J Real. He lost his mom today, I think.
Yes, rest in peace to J Rail's mom. And I know Terrell ain't got nothing to do with Mother's Day, but I also want to throw that in there. Rest in peace to Terrell Brewer.
I got my fingers crossed that a couple of things working out because I know. I mean, next week is when I go back to work, but it's like, I gotta.
His service is Saturday. Mm-hmm.
See, my one of my older brothers, his is I think they're trying to have it by the 20th, but it's like, I'll try to stay at least at, if I can start maybe on maybe Tuesday, then I'll stay. But other than that, no, I just gotta.
Well, if you come through, bro, if you come back home, let me know. If you insist to be here, let me know.
Oh, for sure. I'm pushing for it because it's like, that's like I feel bad, but it's like, man,
that service gonna be probably standing room only.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure standing room only. It should be. I mean,
yes,
that's a hit, man. That's my guy right there, man.
I have some very fond memories of Terrell. Very fond memories, especially when it comes to singing and concert choir and all that stuff. Yeah.
Most High rest his soul. Like I said, it's been hectic, man, around these ways.
And the parades, we can't forget the parades. He used to tear up in the parades, boy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's crazy, man. Like, that's a big part of Omaha history.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Unexpectedly, but hey, man, this, condolences.
Hey, don't forget he was a strip. You probably didn't even know that, bro.
No, I knew that. I just didn't.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying. There's literally a piece of history here. I mean, he was a singer. He was drill team. He was a dancer. He was a performer. He was a friend, a brother, a father, husband, wife, and he was a stripper.
Yeah, he was stripping.
Yeah, that was the homeboy though, man.
Yeah, he come here. They tell me he come out there and break it down real quick.
Yes, man. When I found out that Terrell was a stripper, I knew that if he can be a stripper, his big ass, I can be a stripper. If I want to. I can get half a leg up the pole. I mean, I'm just saying I can sit down and strip. I can at least do something. And I was like, Terrell, that nigga, boy.
Yeah, he did. He made it do what it do, didn't he?
There was nothing he couldn't do. I'll just put it that way.
But there it is. That's man. Rest his soul for real.
Child, rest his soul. Rest his soul. Terrell would be so missed. My sis, Deanne, her and Daphne, they were really, really tight with him, because Daphne and them, they traveled a lot. A singing Christian, group, and he was singer. And they all grew up in church together. Then, they went to North together. They all was in concert choir for like 4 years there. And then, they have a really close relationship with him over the years. So yeah, sis is, and then not only Terrell, but she lost 2 other good friends of her all this week. So Terrell was like the probably the straw that broke the, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I mean that's hard on all of us, man. I mean, especially if you know him. I mean, it's like Because I just feel bad for the just all around, man. Because shit, our generation been getting hit, man. I mean, like, damn.
Yeah.
Our other childhood partner we grew up with, he grew up around us with us church. Shit, our dude died. What? Probably.
Oh yeah, dude was like what 2 or 3
before.
weeks ago. Yeah.
Like, damn. Like, what the hell, man? Shit, then my brother, he last Sunday, matter of fact, he was nigga had a blood clot. After the autopsy came back, he had a blood clot travel from his leg up to his lung, and ended up having a heart attack. So he didn't make it. You know, that was coming from some. He was getting some shots, them knee shots. So it's
the cortisone shot.
So that's expected that he wasn't dirty or nothing, because the doctor told him about 5-6 years ago, if he don't stop drinking and doing whatever, they'll find him dead. He quit cold turkey that day.
Yeah, well, I know I see it all the time, and it might sound cliche, but I'm gonna tell y'all today on Mother's Day, I love you guys.
For sure.
And I love my supporters. I love my families, my friends. You have to. This is something I do all the time. Whenever I leave a friend, a cousin, my sons and I, we don't depart from each other. They is 27 and 23. We have never departed from each other. Even if I had an attitude with them or they had an attitude with me. Bye, mom. Love you. You know, we might have an attitude, but I love you too. Bye, nigga. You know, but you have to make sure that before you leave each other during the day for work, whatever, just say I love you.
That's
See
right.
you later, because you never know.
Damn right. You damn sure you don't know. You will
Gonna
not
be the last time you lay eyes on your loved one. So we never know. We never know. So on that note, I want to tell you guys again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for supporting me. I mean, you guys know I've been going through it with my dad. And again, I'm gonna do a video update on that tomorrow. I just didn't want to drag that into this TV show review. Right. But thank you to those who've been supporting me and sending prayers up for me and comforting words of encouragement. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do. And again, I'll do an update tomorrow on that. But other than that, stay safe, be blessed. Remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it good.
Brush them damn teeth.
And brush them doggone teeth and wash that doggone face.
Y'all know what y'all doing out here with y'all nasty.
I know. Love you guys.
Later for now.
Later for now. I holla.
For sure.
All right, I'm out, y'all. Deuces.